Hey guys, this is Vril continuing our Crusader Kings 2 playthrough as House Ivaring. So we actually are just doing a little bit of raiding here in, I think that's Duchy of Lancaster against the Duchy of Powys. We're in a war, but we're not doing anything about it because we were called as an ally and we didn't want to take any prestige hit by declining it. Over here in Denmark, Swedish subjugation of them. We're certainly not going to defend against that. Now, a little bit of housekeeping to do. I need to go ahead and get married because my stewardship is really low, so it's making my domain limit really low. So I was going to have a look at who I can marry that would have the highest stewardship, so that would be good. Here's one that's okay. She might even give us a decent alliance. The only problem with doing any of this is that there's the possibility that we might have some more errors. We certainly have plenty of them at the moment, so let's hope that there's no problems with that. Hopefully in my old age I'll go chaste or something like that. Now, we have a bunch of money. I've been saving up this money for this exact reason, that we kind of need to, if we were really small, Gavelkin succession, all of that, we would have money to hire mercenaries to defend our lands. So for now, I'm going to, now that we're over 1,000, I'm going to go ahead and build some hill forts in our tribal areas. We only got 3 of those. So what else do we have here? The clan of Gowrie. They actually already have the level 3 or level 2 hill fort. Let's go ahead and build a market village. And we'll go ahead and continue starting raiding. We'll see if we get married. I'm sure we will. And we apparently have a new heir. I don't like... This isn't the guy I've elected. What? Let me just double check here. Yeah, so Ivar, this way I actually want. He's pretty good, but he is now the chief of Northumbrian, so they probably like this guy slightly better just because he's in the land with us, in our domain here. He's got high learning as well, so that might have something to do with it. Now, our heir is unmarried. We probably should go ahead and get him married to somebody. See if we can do this. I don't want this screen. I want to arrange marriage. It's actually, this guy is not... Okay, yeah, he's my son, but he's... Who is he under? Okay, yeah, so... He's actually under this goatee because he has such high learning. He's under that Iona guy. So, arrange a marriage with him. Don't really have anybody good to marry to him. It's interesting. She's 44. I should have married her myself. But I guess she was my sister. Half-sister. So I guess this is the only option we can have to marry him off to. And she's not even all that good. But we'll go ahead and do that. Get rid of all that. Start progressing time. So we are attacking a little bit here, and then we'll start raiding. So we can collect a royal aid duty. We'll go ahead and take the prestige. I just want to kind of get my prestige up. We started with this character. He had negative 150 or so, so that's not very good. And apparently our heir changed back over to Ivar. I think this is going to be switching back and forth quite a bit, so apparently there's some bizarre, repulsive evidence concerning Goatee Asbjorn. Go ahead and just keep this information to myself, not making anybody angry with me. And yeah, this switched back over to this other heir, so okay, we are sieging this down. Wondering, so this is actually interesting. This guy has gone... This is, I think Gavelkin gave one of the Harold Fairhair's descendants this land here, this province. So I've just inherited, okay, the chiefdom of Northampton. Somebody died. So that's Northampton's down here. Okay. That guy was in jail, I believe. It's actually the tribe of Northampton. Let's go ahead and build... Wow, these are cheap. I think that might be because our stewardship has now a higher value. Let's go ahead and build that earth fort. So watching Vegan eat is revolting, and he eats all the time. Who is this guy? He's just from my court. Okay, he's a glutton. It's a new event. I don't remember seeing that one before. Okay, well. It's probably from Way of Life. Okay, why is our stewardship kind of changed around to this? She is here with us. Yeah, our stewardship did go up a little bit. So that is good. We will... I probably should say, using this view, tyrannical... Yeah, that's what I was thinking was that in order for me to not have any kids, it'd be a good idea to imprison her. So we've received news that Jarl Barrett of Northumbrian has chosen to go into hiding. Okay, that's bad. So praising with bad news. Root out heresy and convert population has been met with resistance, so that's not good. So we're kind of waiting on... We were trying to kill her for a little while. I was trying to kill my brother. That's what I'm... The guy who just went into hiding. We do have 130% plot power. Who is this? That's okay. I was just checking to see if that was like his wife or something that was going to help us out. Who's this other guy that's going to help us? One of the goatees. Okay. That's fine. Now... Okay, so Sigurd Snake in the Eye accepted Jarl Olaf's peace offer there. He take over, so he actually took over, I think, the holy site for the Norse. So he actually has all of them. Let me guess, he doesn't have, he does have, he's getting up there in the piety. It's way over his vassal limit. It's actually not very good at all. This guy's high intrigue, nothing else. That's unfortunate. If he was actually Harold Fairhair, he probably would have been able to do this. Probably convert the religion, build Scandinavia, that whole deal. So that's unfortunate. I think Fairhair died at some point. Okay, so I called arms. So I think we kind of have to accept this because we're going to take the 100 prestige hit, and I don't want to take that 100 prestige hit. So this is... Okay, apparently he's taking over the Prussians as well. He created the Kingdom of Sweden. Let's see, I'm just going to keep an eye on... I already put him over here. He's down, and his piety probably costs some money, or some of his piety doing something there. Only has 2,000. Okay, so another usurp the title. Is that... It's from actually from my vassal. Okay. So who are we actually at war with here? Okay, he's taking over up here in Scotland, it looks like. That was, again, one of Harold Fairhair's sons, I believe. So we're waging war against him. I'm not really focused on that, though. I'm going ahead and raiding. Okay, so now there is a Catholic uprising. That's not good. I bet this will be tough to fight off. Risen up in Lothian. Those infidels. That's a 2,000 stack. So that is not good. Let's go ahead and meet up here. Okay, we might be able to... Yeah, this actually reminds me. I don't think I can do it right now. Can I change my... I can only move my capital in peacetime. I was thinking about changing it back to Sudrayar, because this hasn't really worked out all that well with it here in Lothian. So, yeah, that hasn't worked out. So they are sieging us, and because my capital, they're sieging my capital, I don't think I can recruit mercenaries without them popping up in the middle of that. So that is bad. I wonder if we move here to Cumberland, we'll see what happens. Okay, and we've got another war against us from... So everything's going pretty bad. Don't even know who you are. Where is this guy? Is he from? He's Irish. Okay. And he probably is going to have a bunch of help. How many levies does he have? 2,000. I don't have enough money to get a tribal. Anybody tribal. I'm thinking to try to sneak through here and see if I can. And meet up with some of my levies. I don't know if this is going to work at all. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're moving. I'm gonna have these guys go through Scotland to try to... Okay, they just came in here, and who is this? This is raiders from Philip. That's not good at all, So these attackers, they're mostly light infantry, so we could, I mean, they're attacking us. We will see, our allies are going to help us. This actually could end up being better than I thought. I was a little worried there. Let me merge everybody up here. He didn't help quite take this guy. We've got another Sigurd the Chaste just declared. That's... Yeah, we've got a lot of wars here, so we're going to be losing out. This is... When I said this was a difficult playthrough, this is what I meant. So we've got a heir, or not an heir, but a child that needs to be... We'll always kind of choose the martial route, I think, is the best idea. This guy's really good. Why is he not one of our commanders? Or is he already one of our commanders? Okay, these guys are set to raiding. Don't want to do that anymore. Okay, we were going to set a new commander here. Yeah, he's not a commander. This Dag, he's always been around, but... Is this guy actually... Was he Norse? Yeah, he's a Norse... He's a Republic? Okay. But he is Anglo-Saxon, so... It's interesting. So, put him on the largest group we have here. And... Let's see here. We're going to have to attack this group. We'll move them to try to siege here, though, real quick. Be nice if somebody would help us. Okay, so we siege these back. They're all going to be really easy to siege because they've got... Who are we all at war with here? So... Some Ireland, we've got some Brittany kind of areas, the Jorvik. Apparently we're at war with Prussia as well. And the wars that are going well are this Catholic uprising, which we're going to have to attack, and I think... Well, we'll keep an eye on stacks, but we're probably going to have to hire some mercenaries or something. So let's actually look at quickly. So this is a Munsturian Holy War for Connacht. Okay, so this is actually... Okay, I see. I see. This is our old friend who apparently died off his lands. Actually, he's a Yingling. Okay. I was not aware of that. He must have taken it from... It was like Olaf, I think his name was. So we're probably going to lose that. And because it's just over here in Ireland, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so we beat these Catholic uprising. Okay, so we've earned some prestige for doing all of that. So these guys are raiding us up here. I'm thinking to go ahead and take care of them. For... Yeah, they're about to run away, I bet. And merge these up. Let's check out. I know we just did this, but I want to check to make sure we do have the best leaders. So there's 20 guys, really good. Who else do we have? Kettle. This is long family friend here, Kettle. Anybody else? And wasn't paying attention to... Okay, so yeah, there is a 13 level guy there. I probably should be looking at what their values are. Leadership values, things like that. Rather than just their martial. I know that's really the better way to do it since they made some changes. Yeah, so this guy is a brilliant strategy. Heavy infantry leader. That doesn't really help us because we don't really have all that much. Oh, we do have some heavy infantry here, probably from our levies more so than the old event troops that we had. So I'll wait for these guys to gain some morale before I do anything else. And okay, so he's gone. He is gone. So we were helping. That's not. So the Jorvik Holy War for Essex. Again, not something we're all that interested in, and it's just a single province as far as I know. I'm wondering if we should just surrender these. I don't want to waste my troops on these. Certainly going to take some pretty heavy hit though on our moral authority, but I can't defend against these guys. He's got 4,000. These guys have like 4,000 as well. And again, it's land that I don't need. It was just land that... The land I would care about is up here in Scotland. So we'll lose some prestige probably from doing all that. Actually, I don't... Yeah, we lost a little bit, but better than losing our entire army. Let me go ahead and move these levies away. We've got a child that lacks a guardian. Snorri seems to be teaching a lot of people, but I'm going to have this guy who's a tough soldier do it. Thorfinn. These are our sons. Nobody else's. A weak claim to be pressed. This is, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Bunch of titles to be created. So, again, we still have some of East Anglia, but they took Northampton. Okay, well, nothing going on. See, again, we're trying to kill this guy who we're actually allied with in this war. What's this guy trying to do here? Go ahead and take him out. At least we'll help our brother a little bit. Because again, if we end up killing him, I think we're the heir of... Okay, Ivar, who is he our heir right now? No, he's not. I wish he was. Wish he was. Yeah, that's... I wonder if we could maybe buy off some of his closest guys here. So let's look at his court. Maybe we could find his spy master or something like that. Let's just wait for this war to end so he at least gets that. So, unfortunately, my wife, it says fate smiles upon me, my wife's pregnant, but that's unfortunate. I want her to be pregnant. Okay, so that subjugation war ended. Did Barid... Okay, he is... What happened here? I thought we were going to win that. Maybe he was... I'm not sure what happened there. Weird. Okay, so his region is actually... Ivar here. Is nobody else going to help us? We can hold a great blot, though. We really need to do that and spend that 50 gold and clean out our prisons, I would say. Let's see. Nobody can be ransomed. Okay, I can hardly wait. That guy didn't want to come, but yeah, I thought he was the one that was in jail before, but he's not. Okay, so these have been raided. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this will be mostly... So Thorfinn just died off. He was our marshal. Okay, so kill off these people in the blot here. This kid needs a new... Not a spouse. He needs a new educator. So we're going to maybe do something else and actually have Snorri go ahead and do this because he had high stewardship. We need a new marshal. Probably go ahead and have Kettle. He's one of our leaders. Have him do some organizing of raids. Actually, here's one other thing we were going to do. We were going to move our capital back to Sudrayar since it's tribal. That whole thing should help. Fortunately, it is looted at the moment, but that should help us if we have an uprising of some sort. Okay, we have some advancements we can do. Let's go ahead and do light infantry. It's probably because we just moved it there. It's the one minus for doing all that is that we lost whatever technology level we had in Lothian. So we will do improved keeps is usually what I go with, and probably legalism. Let's see, short reign years, we could do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do, I think, Majesty. Yeah, I think so. Let me just double check legalism. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Majesty. Okay. Probably do some others soon. Go ahead and do legalism too. We had some left over. We'll do siege equipment next time in the military advancements. And we have a new commander to pick. See, Ragnvalder. I think he was one of our commanders before, assuming it's the same one. But it does look like we're out of time for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.